What's happening, guys? Matt Sheriff here, and I'm going to give you the quickest rundown possible of the USI Tech updates that have been coming through the last couple of weeks. We saw some different updates from the legal side of things in America, and that lawyer team on stage with Horst. So things come in that sense in terms of compliance, and then some changes to the structure of things, and then some things to also think about in terms of promoting the company and being a direct sales affiliate for the company. So here we go. I've got some notes. I'm going to try and not miss out on anything. So currently, USI Tech is experiencing massive growth. They're on their way to 250,000 members. I think they have around 180,000 members right now, with thousands and thousands being added every week. So that's exciting. The company's growing. Things are going well in that department. So that's looking really good for the future. And with that growth, it's quite hard to obviously control everybody and really closely monitor what everybody's doing. So there's a big word that we need to think about, and that's enticement. So what that means is, offering somebody a gift, trying to entice somebody with your income claims, or taking screenshots of your back office and trying to promote your income that way. Things like that in terms of enticement are sort of not being allowed. They're not being allowed. And that's to protect the company and stay compliant and build this thing in a legit and trusted way. So if you are doing that, and I've done that before, when I started this and I wanted to document the process, I did make some videos with my back office in the video as well, which I've taken down and is no longer on my YouTube channel or any of my social medias. So if you have done that stuff before, make sure you take it down and stay compliant. Obviously, we want to share the opportunity and share this amazing company, but we don't want to be in a non-compliant state with the terms and conditions, as that could be a quick way to get a warning or even a ban of your account. So that's something really important to consider, to make sure we are sharing this opportunity correctly and doing things in the right way. And then another thing that's also coming with the structure of the compensation plan, and I have had quite a few questions about this, is bringing in people in the same household. So what's happening is, from after the 1st of August, this will come into effect. So if you joined after the 1st of August, this will apply to you. If you joined before the 1st of August and people in your household also became your direct referrals, then they'll just get grandfathered over. But from the 1st of August, this is the way it is. So if you are bringing in somebody in the same household, so on their ID they have the same address as you, they're a family member, then you can have as many customers as you want, which means that the people that just want to buy packs and gain from the Bitcoin packages and the strategies that they're using, that's completely fine. If they're not recruiting anyone, they're not sharing the business side of this, they just want to get involved with the Bitcoin service that USI Tech offers, that's cool. If they want to promote USI Tech and bring in people to their team, then they can't be a direct referral of the same person in the same household. So basically, if I'm at a certain address and my brother wants to come in as well and he has the same address, well, he can't go under me. He needs to go under somebody else if he wants to be an affiliate and grow the company too. And that's for a bunch of different reasons, for compliance, also for a term called stacking. So just have that in mind for yourself and the people that are coming in. as well. So if they want to be an affiliate and grow their team within USI Tech and they're in the same household as you, they can't be a direct referral of yours. Another thing which is changing with the compensation plan is they're not totally sure when, but it may be after the London event on October 28th, that right now we get levels 1 and 2 for free when we sign up for an account with the network marketing structure. What's going to change is you get your level 1, so you get your direct referral commissions. That's free. You get that when you sign up. But what's happening now is to qualify for levels 2 and 3 after this update, you need to have 3 people with 12 packages, which will qualify you for levels 2 and 3. And then if you want to open up the entire network marketing plan, so 12 levels deep, you need to have 3 people with 25 packages or more. So the shift is that right now we get levels 1 and 2. So level 1 is 10% commission, level 2 is 3%. That's what we get right now for absolutely free. What's changing is we're going to get level 1 for free and still get those 10% commissions. But then after the update, we're going to need to qualify for levels 2 and 3 with 3 direct referrals with 12 Bitcoin packages. And then to open up everything, we're going to need 3 direct referrals with 25 packages or more. So keep that in mind too. And all of this stuff which is coming around with compliance, with legal stuff, with changing the structure, think of it as a positive thing. Don't think of it as, oh gosh, this is complicated and they're changing things and they're trying to confuse us. No, what they're doing is they're trying to build this thing in a way that it's going to increase longevity, increase the legitimateness of this company, build it for years to come, and for it to be compliant with some of the biggest regulatory bodies in the world. So that's an awesome thing for us as affiliates and as people growing this, is we want it to be around for years. So think of it as a good thing. It is a good thing, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm incredibly excited to see the corporate management of USI Tech making massive moves and moving in a really, really positive way to create something amazing for the future for all of us. So that's exciting. And then verification. So some of you will still be pending on the verification process. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Obviously, the support team are sieving through those. You get 1 withdrawal without verifying, or the verification process not being completed yet, as it might still be being reviewed. So you get 1 withdrawal without being verified, and then every other withdrawal after that you'd need to be verified. And what they're doing is they're prioritizing the verification process for people that want to withdraw, say for a second time. So they're kind of being pushed to the top. So if you haven't been verified yet, don't worry about it. You can send a ticket if you want, if it's been longer than you were hoping for, but the support team are on it and they will get to it in due time. Also, with the support, and one thing which was cool to see is Ralph. It was the recent USA event, and they got Ralph on a live call when they were in Dallas, I want to say, or California, and he basically got up early from Germany, and the audience asked him a bunch of different questions. Some of the questions quite tough to answer, but it's good to see the realness and the flat out truth from one of the founders. And he basically said one of the worst parts of our business right now is the support, and that is through exponential growth of customers and the influx of questions and tickets that are being sent to support. So one thing that they said they are planning to do is bring support to a US-based company and really get a better support system in place, and that will allow things to be smoother. Should be allowed to make phone calls directly to support and also screen share with support, if something's going wrong or you want to ask a question and need that type of assistance. So that's something really cool to see. I like it when companies put money into support, especially when they have so many customers and so much growth, in the field that we're in, where there's a lot of questions and people need support. So it's good to see that happening, and they're on it. They understand what they need to do. So that should be a great thing that's also coming up. One of the other nice things that I've seen, I've watched a bunch of different webinars from different leaders in USI Tech, and also some of the things from the founders, talking about the life of the BTC packages. Quite a few months I was watching a video that Horst was doing at a live event, and he basically said he can foresee, the Bitcoin packages, lasting 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, and they couldn't really talk past that in terms of trends. Nobody knows what will happen within this industry, but that's sort of what they were gauging to, with what they were doing and how they were seeing things, which some of you might think 2 years, is that it? But at the same time, for them to say that and for them to be very open about that is a good thing, and I like that. Recently, with some of the changes and some of the developments that have been happening with the company, they can see the life cycle of this product in the Bitcoin space much longer, 5+ years into the future. So that's exciting. Longevity is happening. I feel the realness, transparency, legitimacy, always a tough one to say, is good, and I'm really excited about that. And also with the reserve fund that they are utilizing on the back end. So in terms of, we obviously get paid 5 days a week on the strategies that USI Tech implement, but they're also very good at analyzing the market and putting money in the right place at the right time. So when Bitcoin is at a high, taking advantage of that and moving some into fiat currency, and then when it gets low, selling that off. Buying back, sorry. So selling high and buying low, and then creating that reserve fund, for when things aren't necessarily too great or certain things happen, that they have this fallback, for people to gain the money that has been promised to them. So that's always a good thing, that they're always forward thinking and really taking care of the customers and care about what happens to each individual member. So these guys are really on top of their game and really creating something which is gonna stand the test of time in this new and interesting market. And then something else which is pretty exciting, nothing is confirmed yet, but they have talked about potentially putting in-house exchange for USI Tech. So basically being able to transfer local currency into Bitcoin and then using that with USI Tech, which will make it much easier for people that are wanting to get involved with this company to get Bitcoin and transfer it from their local currency, and then utilize the strategies and the things that USI Tech are doing. So nothing is confirmed with that, but that was mentioned again in a recent webinar. So that's very exciting, and hopefully that can come off. And then there's also a new product being unveiled on October 28th at the London live event. So if you're watching this video and you're from the UK, or you're from anywhere else in the world, try and get to that event if you are a part of USI Tech or you're interested in it. It's going to be pretty amazing. They have an awesome panel of speakers lined up, a New York bestseller, and then a Hollywood actor who's also an entrepreneur who deals with a lot in social media and obviously within acting, podcasts, TV shows, all that good stuff. So it's going to be a great time to also hear from the founders who are obviously speaking, and you should be able to, meet them, maybe get a photo, video, ask a couple questions. So it should be really, really good. So that's a rundown of what I have got so far that's upcoming. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I'll try and get them answered, and it might also give me some indication of what I should be asking and looking for as well. So I'm excited. There's a lot of good developments coming up. Massive fire kind of behind this company, which is a great energy, great vibe right now. And I shall be traveling to Spain also in a couple of weeks' time to meet the founders and leaders of this company, which I'll talk about in another video closer to the time. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This did last 16 minutes, but I haven't seen a quicker video than that running down all this stuff, so it's not too bad. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Matt Sheriff. Subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in the next video.